Welcome to the second podcast on the Roaring Twenties, where we will focus on entertainment. The first commercial radio stations began broadcasting in the 1920s. By 1929, there were more than 800 stations reaching 10 million families. Listening to the radio made sports a popular pastime. Attendance at sport events increased. Baseball was a popular sport. This is Babe Ruth in 1915. He hit his 60th home run in 1927. Other popular sports included boxing, basketball, and many people enjoyed playing tennis and golf. Communities built baseball diamonds and swimming pools. Babe Ruth's nicknames included the Babe and the Sultan of Swat. The 1920s is also known as the Jazz Age. Jazz played on the radio, and it grew out of an African American musical heritage. It was popular with both black and white Americans. The Charleston dance was a social dance of the United States that was popular in the mid-1920s. It was characterized by outward heel kicks combined with an up-and-down movement achieved by bending and straightening the knees in time to the syncopated 4/4 rhythm of ragtime jazz. Both dance and song, expressive of the reckless daring, abandon, and restlessness of the Jazz Age flappers, soon became the rage throughout the United States. Movies were also a popular form of entertainment. The film industry was based in Hollywood, California. The first films were silent, but by 1927 movies had sound. D.W. Griffin, a film director, saw a bright future for these talking pictures. The Jazz Singer was the first feature-length Hollywood talkie film in which spoken dialogue was used as part of the dramatic action. It is only part talkie, about 25%, with sound synchronized vocal musical numbers and accompaniment. Harlem, New York was popular in the 1920s. It was the neighborhood of Harlem that became the center for African American artists. So many artists, writers, and musicians lived in Harlem in the 1920s that this period is known as the Harlem Renaissance. Renaissance is a French word which means rebirth. It is used to describe a time of great interest in art and activity in the arts. So what did these artists do during the Harlem Renaissance? Many of these writers wrote about what it was like to be black in the United States. Large audiences came to Harlem to hear these artists perform. Langston Hughes was a poet who described Harlem in the 1920s as a magnet for African Americans from across the country. In addition to the poet Langston Hughes, other popular writers from the 1920s include Claude McKay, Countee Cullen, Zora Neale Hurston. Some musicians from the Harlem Renaissance included Louis Armstrong, the trumpeter, Billie Holiday, singer, Duke Ellington, bandleader, and actor Paul Robeson. So the 1920s brought about good times for many Americans. Americans enjoyed listening to the radio, playing sports, watching movies, dancing the Charleston, work by artists from the Harlem Renaissance. The 1920s sounds like a great time. I hope you discovered something that you would like to learn a little bit more about for your project that you'll be doing as part of this unit.